Hi everyone, it's Claire back again, and yes, this is the ominous packaging of Nail Polish Direct. I'll explain as we go, as we get into it. I'm not supposed to be buying nail polishes at the moment, but you get bombarded with emails, don't you? And it's like, oh, I'll just take a quick little, then you're in trouble. Anyway, I did manage to get a small-ish, and I can't remember. I know there's one kind of lemming that's a China glaze, the Ready to Rave, which everyone was raving about a couple of years ago, I think, or maybe last year, as a kind of neon red. And that's the only one that I can remember, so I must have just been a kind of bit of a blur. And a indie brand Christmas collection that I just could not resist, but that'll be coming in another video. So yeah, let's get into this package. Right, I know that there's like an invoice in there, but I don't want to open that because then that'll spoil. do you ever, am I the only one that does this, that goes, you know, and it's not like I'm just getting a knife. It's not like I'm drunk or anything. I go and buy something online and I remember like the one thing that I really wanted, and I can't remember all of the other kind of impulse buys. So let's see if I'm happy with any of the purchases, because I genuinely cannot. It'll come to me as I'm opening them. It'll be, oh yeah, I remember ordering this. But right now, complete brain fog. I seem to have totally forgotten how to open boxes. There we go. No. Oh my God, Claire, come on. Right, here we go. Okay, that's the receipt. I'm taking that out and hiding it. Yeah, I thought it was in the box, in the bag, but it's not. Right, okay, so first thing we have is a big OPI packet, but this is just the packaging. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's OPI inside. Oh, right, okay. 5 China glaze. Oh, I remember this, yes. So this one is China glaze, 4-leaf clover, and the reason that I wanted to get this is because I know that it's Miss Holly Berry's one of her favourite greens, and she is a green nail polish appreciator, so I know that this would be a good recommendation. In fact, let me grab I'm going to swatch this and we can see whether or not it's worth it. This is a very nice shade actually. I probably do have lots of greens in this shade, but there is something slightly grey in there as well. I know it looks really bright on camera, but there is a little bit of greyness to it. There we go, I've taken the silly flash off. This is just the daylight lamp now, and you can see what I mean. It's a little bit more muted. I do like this. So yeah, thanks for the recommendation from like 4 years ago, Miss Holly Berries. It's been in the back of my mind to pick this up for such a long time. So yeah, I can't remember what the sale was. I think it was like 30% off, something like that, on Black Friday. So that's 4-leaf clover, and I'm really happy that I've got that. So that's one of the China glazes. This is Ready to Rave. Okay, this looks like an orange to me, not a red. This isn't, to my mind, this is not a red. It's a very, very bright orange. Yeah. It's red leaning, but I wouldn't say that that was red. I wouldn't even say it was a neon red. I don't know what I expected this one to look like, but I didn't expect it to be orange. I expected it to be more red. So, don't know about that one. Let's see the next one. Okay, now I did pick up a couple of China Glaze that were like really cheap. They were like less than £2. And Pony was asking me the other day what a quid is. It's £1. So this is Trip of a Lifetime, and I know that this has been mentioned so many times on different YouTube videos that I've watched that it's like, okay, I need to pick this one up. And I don't know if it's for a good reason or a bad reason. I think it's probably for a good reason. I do like this. Yes, very pretty. It's a chartreuse, but it's a very, very bright chartreuse. Yes, glad I got that one. Okay, I'm rushing. I haven't got much time left. Now this is, I had to pick this up because Debbie talked about it, Sister Chic, Pony talked about it, Jodie Loves Polish on her channel talked about it. I've heard this mentioned so many times. I even picked up an Orly that was a blue jelly, but when I saw this on sale, I just thought, yeah, I'm going to have to pick that up, especially because it was actually quite cheap. Okay, yeah. Right, I completely understand what you're all talking about. Just on that first application, it is a very juicy formula, very, very shiny. Yeah, I totally understand it. And I'm glad that I've got to experience it, so I'm sure I'll be wearing that one soon. So what's the last China Glaze? Right, now I couldn't afford full mainstream collections this year, but the one that I did see from the Christmas collection from China Glaze, and again, Pony picked this up, and she shows me all the polishes that she gets. This is Don't Be a Snowflake, and this is from the Christmas collection. And I just thought this looks so glittery and snowy and Christmassy. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, I really like that. That's very pretty. So I'm glad I've got that. And I'll see when it dries down, but I don't think it'll be too textured. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to get at least one Christmassy polish, and that one was the one that stood out for me. And the last one that's in this box here is an OPI. What did I get? Less is Norse. Actually, I thought I'd got the blah, 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 what's it called? The you know, like the designer ones with the silver caps. I can't think. I'll put it on the screen. But this is a colour that I kept seeing time and time again from the Iceland collection. It has got a kind of purple leaning grey. Very pretty. So yeah, it's just kind of picking odd ones, favourites from the collections. This one's really standing out to me. I'm so pleased I picked this one up. And finally, I think there's just one more in the bigger box here, which is weirdly, this is a Cuccio. This must have been, this must have been in the sale section. Yeah, I think this was cheap. This is Temptation. And I'm looking for a very, very bright, vivid neon purple. And I don't seem to be able to get exactly what it is that I've got in mind. I'm on one of those missions at the moment for a particular colour. I don't know why. You know what it's like. You just get it into your head. This doesn't look like it's actually fitting the bill, and it doesn't look like it did in the swatch pictures. This looks much more like pinky, muted. It's nice though, but it's just not what I had in mind. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to do a second coat. I think that gives us a good idea. This one I'm really interested in. This one looks really pretty. Glad I picked this one up. Trip of a Lifetime. Really disappointed with Ready to Rave. And Four Leaf Clover does look like a nice green. So yeah, that's my nail polish direct haul for Black Friday. I have got the indie Christmas collection coming up. And yeah, that's it. Running out of time and data, so see you with the next one. I'm, by the way, wearing Got the Blues for Red. Yeah, really like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.